Something very strange happens in this week's Parsha, Parshas Vayechi, when Yaakov gives his sons brachos, blessings. And if you look at the brachos, you'd expect them to be warm and heartfelt, but a lot of them, especially when it comes to Shimon and Levi, seem to almost be rebuke. So what's going on? What's the deeper message of Yaakov's blessings? And to really understand this, we need to understand Rav Eliyahu Dessler's 3 levels of order. Rav Dessler was a profound Jewish thinker in the 20th century, and he discusses this very unique concept. And the concept is like this. There are 3 levels of order, and the first is very simple. It's order itself. If you look at the world, it's organized. Learn chemistry and biology and physics. The world is magnificently sophisticated, structured, and organized. But there's a second level of order, which is when the order results in some sort of practical benefit. So let's say a library. A library, the books aren't just organized. It's the organization gives access to the library. It's like the famous question, would you rather 20 books or 20,000 books? And most people would say 20,000, but let's say you have 20,000 books that are just completely disorganized, just chaotic. Every book is all over the place. You have access to none of the books. But if you have 20, they're at least there. So organization creates use, accessibility to the books. But there's a third level of order, which is when the pieces come together in such a way that something emanates from the pieces. It's like when you have a radio. In neurobiology, this is referred to as emergent phenomena. When you have a radio, you take all the pieces together. What happens? What results from that? You get a radio wave, radio signals, a radio. It's like when you have a physical body and it's organized in the right way, it results in allowing a soul to manifest within the body. Spirituality is that which transcends the sum of the parts. And uniquely, if one piece is missing, then everything falls apart. One screw is missing from that radio, you don't really get that radio signal. The whole machine won't work. And this is a unique halacha in Judaism, which is that if one letter is missing from a Sefer Torah or mezuzah, the whole thing's puzzle, it's invalid. And many people don't understand, what's the big deal? It's one letter, but it's an organic entity. The Torah is an organic entity. One piece is missing, the whole thing is invalidated. Every single piece is unique and every single piece is fundamental. And this gets to a very famous quandary, very famous dilemma. What is the answer to this famous paradox of individuality and community? Because on the one hand, we all feel unique. We all feel important. We want to be the Lone Ranger, the spotlight on us. We want to be the hero, the superstar, the leader. But on the other hand, we all love to fall into an experience that's beyond ourselves, where we're almost invisible. It's like a musical concert where we just close our eyes and just immerse ourselves in some experience that's transcendent, that's beyond ourselves. And what's the solution? But the ideal is the synthesis of both, where you are fully embracing your individuality, your uniqueness, your incredible unique gifts and talents, but you're also contributing that to the cloud, to the tzibur, to the community, to that which is transcendent and beyond yourself. And that is what Yaakov was trying to tell the brothers. You are all unique. You are all individuals, but you need to become part of something bigger than yourselves. The rebuke was trying to help them see how their uniqueness is supposed to be directed to something beyond themselves. That you're all here for a purpose. You're supposed to become something greater than yourself. Maximize your potential, become extraordinary, but then devote that to the community, to the Klal Yisrael, to the world, to something transcendent, to Hashem, to that which is beyond you. And we are all descendants of Yaakov, of the Shvatim, of the brothers, and we have to recognize that Yaakov's also speaking to us. We have to find our uniqueness, but then devote that to the Klal, because we're all a letter in that Sefer Torah, in the grand, ultimate Sefer Torah. And our job is to write our own story, but then recognize that that story is part of a bigger, grander story. His story, our story.